House convened today for the first time in nearly 2 months.
The bill funds the government through the end of January. It'll extend funding for SNAP benefits for a full year and reverses shutdown-related layoffs of federal workers. The legislation does not include the extension to the Affordable Care Act tax credits that Democrats say is critical to lower premiums, leaving many in the party frustrated.
We have federal workers across the country that have been missing paychecks. We have SNAP recipients, millions of SNAP recipients across the country that, whose access to food stability was imperiled. And we have to figure out what that was for.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries filing a discharge petition to extend the expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies and tax credits for 3 years. That petition, which would circumvent House GOP leadership, would require at least 218 signatures from House members to force a floor vote on that issue, so it would need a few Republicans to sign on to trigger that floor action.
So after 43 days, there's an end in sight to the government shutdown.
But the uncertainty for federal workers is not quite over yet.
Liv Kelleher joining us live from the federal building. Liv, you've been speaking with federal workers throughout the shutdown. How are they feeling now that a bipartisan funding bill is on the horizon?
Well, Brian, hopeful and ready to begin recovering. I spoke with a union rep with the American Federation of Government Employees who tells me over the past 43 days he's received one partial paycheck and two $0 paychecks. He said they've had to cut back on expenses, lean on family and friends and community resources to survive.
We've missed 2 paychecks, and just trying to make ends meet is a little bit harder.
Robert Echeverria is a union leader and federal employee. This isn't his first government shutdown, but it is his longest.
I was actually around on the last shutdown for 35 days.
The Senate-passed funding bill mandates federal employees receive back pay. Echeverria says he's confident they'll receive it, but based on prior experience, when and how much is up in the air. After the last shutdown, he says,
it felt like it was pretty quick when we actually got paid. The amount of money wasn't actually what we actually expected, what we got paid.
In the meantime,
until we actually see that paycheck in our bank account, we're not going to know how much we're going to be able to kind of spread everything around.
We have been very fortunate here at Salt Lake City because workers have been showing up, and they've been showing up with really good attitudes.
Nancy Vollmer is a spokesperson for Salt Lake International. She says federal workers are the unsung heroes of this shutdown.
I'm hoping that the government shutdown ends for a number of reasons. We want our workers to be paid.
Without that pay, Echeverria says members of his union are less inclined to continue working for the government. Are people in your community, within your union, talking about leaving government work?
We have, and it actually happens on a daily basis, we have peers that they put in their resignations because they can no longer wait to get paid.
Another hurdle in the recovery from this shutdown is the issuance of SNAP payments. A spokesperson with Workforce Services tells me they expect full benefits to go out within 24 hours of the government reopening. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Liv Kelleher, KUTV 2 News.